Now, drill music and climate change don't normally have much in common, but now one artist has made it his mission to rap about toxic air. Drillminister's new song, Choke, highlights air pollution. Let's have a listen.
I can't breathe. Feel like I'm dying on my doorstep. I can't breathe. Choke, choke, choke. It's like in the air. All I can smell is death.
Well, I'm delighted to say Drillminister joins me now in the studio. Great to see you.
Boom,
First,
bam.
got to ask about the balaclava. Talk me through that.
It's mostly because, you know, I'm attacking the government in my music and I have to protect the people around me. And on top of that, I feel as though if the person I'm interacting with was blind, it wouldn't matter about my appearance. They would have to take me for my essence and, you know, what I'm made of.
Okay, all right. Well, now we understand that. We can ask you about your new song, Choke. As I was saying, it's quite unusual, isn't it, for a rapper to be rapping about air pollution?
I feel there's a lot of misconception on drill. Drill is a way of life for a lot of us. So air pollution and our health, and health as well, I believe that's just part of everyday life. Why wouldn't that be part of a drill artist's attire as well, to look after himself, you know? So that's just part of society. I feel there's something important right now. And I feel the older generation don't understand. The younger generation are going to have to put up with the hardships of what happens from air pollution and climate change. So I'm just trying to be the first person, you know, on Grime Daily right now to just push that narrative forward.
And how's it gone down? What's been the reaction?
Well, it's banging off on the roads. It's banging off in universities. I'm hearing words in the jail cells. Everybody's banging their cells. They're loving it. It's just doing what it's meant to do. It's getting the word out there. It's making people aware. And the website, addresspollution.org, that allows you to put in your postcode and know what the nitrogen dioxide levels are in your area. And it's done by King's College. The data is 100%. They update that every day. It's used by even the mayor's office. They use that for their data. And that's the website I'm trying to promote through the song, to let people know that there's pollution levels within your borough or your road or your city. And unfortunately, this is probably going to be the only way we get the government to act, because all they care about is the housing. And this will affect the housing market.
Well, Britain is a world leader, isn't it, in carbon reduction, though, when you compare us to other major economies?
Are we really? When you've got little Ella Kessler-Deborah, who was 9 years old and is the first person to die from air pollution in London. If you can name me someone in, I don't know, Czechoslovakia, or someone that's in France that's dying from air pollution, then I'll be happy to hear about. We're dealing with this right here, right now.
Yeah, I mean, what about the pledge to be net zero by 2050? I mean, you've got to work
that's what I'm doing this song for. I want people to look back at this song in 25 years and say, Drillminister really, he told us, we didn't listen. Because if we leave it to 2050, let's look at it like this. There's cars that are 2002 plate. They're on the roads right now. They're driving around and they're pretty cheap to buy. In 2040, most hybrid cars, most cars that are electric right now will be a 2002 plate equivalent. Who's going to be buying those cars? The underclass. That's what the government want us to do right now. I'm trying to encourage the government to put plans and initiatives in place to help everyday people get electric cars and to make it more accessible. Why not have a scheme where you trade in your car, you give me $4,000 on top, and I get something electrical or something?
Have you got an electric car?
I've got an electric car right now.
Yeah.
I got two, bro. Get on it. You need to get on it as well. Bro, you need to start making music, make some money.
What about flying?
Flying? Well, bro, we can't get out of that, can we? We can't get out of flying.
When
but I'm
sure
I'm having to fly to go to shows and do certain things. I want to be an advocate to say we need to cut down, but I can't be a perfect person. I'm not going to come on here in front to people and pretend to be something I'm not. I'm just going to say the realness. Listen, this is something we need to address it. If we can get attention on this, this is what we need to do right now. Choke right now, free up PS, free up Digga D, free up Miz on Mac. Them man know right now we need to put our heads together to like take this thing forward, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think the world is quite ready for my rap music yet, but it's
I hope so.
kind of you to put it out there. I mean, you've not been a stranger to controversy, have you?
No,
I mean,
no.
You know, your last single, Political Grilling.
Political
drilling. Well, now you're doing political grilling.
Yeah.
The song Political Drilling didn't go down well, did it?
Oh, no, I was hated by every single MP in the House of Commons. I heard a story that certain MPs, when I released the song, they didn't even go into the Houses of Parliament that week for fear of being chastised by their fellow MPs and being mocked. I believe Boris Johnson didn't go in for a week because of what I had said about him. He was getting heckled by other black MPs, calling him a racist after what I'd said. So obviously I know that I get underneath people's skin, but that's what I'm here to do, you know? That's what I'm here to do every single time. Free low ski as well, man, every time.
Is that a stab vest?
No. This is just a hood rich. This is just a brand I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's a normal thing we wear on road, man. You don't need to wear a stab vest. It's just an imagery, you know?
Okay, all right, cool. Well, listen, best of luck with the single. It's really important message.
Really important message on GRM right now. Bal News TV are going to be putting that up. You'll see that on there. Bam, everybody, everywhere. You get me?
Okay, Drillminister, pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much for coming in.
Boom, bam.
Nice.